Hello and welcome back to Formula 1 2015, and we're finally on my favourite track. I love this track. It is my favourite Formula 1 track. It is the best in my opinion. It's a nice French track. I gotta do some qualifying. I hope I get pole position. I hope I win this one, because if I do, this should secure myself as world champion. Well, not world champion, but it should put me on the leaderboard for world champion. So yeah, I cut that corner. But let's go. Oh, it's my favorite track. I love it so much. I don't know why I love it, but it's just been my favorite for years. Like when I used to play like the original Formula 1 games, like Formula 1 2000 and 2001. There's Hamilton's ghost car coming up on me. Now this is going to be in the race. This is going to be a hard track to race on, because it's going to be hard to overtake. Plus, it's a very close track. You can't like cut corners like that. There's a few corners you can cut, but you can't cut them too much. I know this track like the back of my hand. We're gonna come up to like a weird left and right like slalom turn. There it is. I always used to cut the corner when I used to play this game, and I used to get like about 5 or 6 positions, but I cut. Oh god, yep, see what I mean? See what I gotta deal with? I gotta deal with, like, you can't cut corners, you can't hit the wall, and if you spin out, you're screwed. Oh god, I love this track, but it does have a few faults. Alright, going around, and let's see what we got. Oh no, Hamilton, please. I've definitely, you got the fastest lap. I haven't got like a good position today. I think I've got like 3rd or something. Maybe 4th. What do I got? Yeah, I got 3rd. I was actually correct. And it's race day. Time to race on my favourite track. It looks like it's raining. I hope it isn't. But then again, I don't think we've had a rainy day yet on the track. So let's start the race. I need to get in front of my 2 arch rivals, Rosberg and Hamilton. Let's go, 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 go. Right, I need to get in front of these guys. They are my arch rivals. I didn't hit them, and I did a perfect overtake. Ah, yes. I don't really have a story to talk about today, because oh god, nope. I don't have a story to talk about, but I got 5 laps to complete this track and beat my arch rivals. I'm already beating them in the standings. I need to beat them even more, but this is a hard track to overtake. So if you're in first, you've basically qualified for a win, because it's hard to overtake. It's a very narrow track. I am happy. I actually want to go here in real life, not to the like Formula 1, well, not to watch this in Formula 1, but I just want to drive around, because this is a public road. Like when Formula 1 leaves, this is a public road. You can just like drive around it. I'm fairly sure it's a public road. So I want to go here. I just want to drive around this in like a little car. I need a driver's license first. I got a provisional, but that's mainly for ID purposes. But yeah, I just want to come here. It's a nice track. I need to think of a story. I need to think of a good one. I can't think of a story, because the last couple of stories we had, the Magic Stars, the story of me and Dom and this one girl who thought she knew everyone on the black market. You're not passing me, so don't even think about it. I got the fastest lap. I cut that corner, which means it's going to cut a couple of seconds off the time. I don't care. But guess what? I don't have any more stories. Because we had Magic Stars, we had fucking me and Dom. Oh, bugger, I swore. We had the oh, what did we have? We had the story of Dom and this girl who thought she knew the black market and was going to put Dom's head through bars. We had the story from last episode, which about the girls at Paynton Beach. I've got no other stories. I can't think of any. Maybe I should pull up like r/Reddit. I should bring up like Reddit stories and just read some Reddit stories and just, I don't know, it would be funny. But then I'd have to look at I'd have to look at a screen. I'd have to look at 2 screens while I race, and it's kind of a thing I can't do. So that's why I need stories of my own. Like, I need my own stories to tell. Oh, I've got like a tiny story I could tell. It's not a good one, and it's not really much of a story that would be fun. But me, Dom, our friend Chris, and I can't remember the other guy's name. I think it was Oliver or something. I'm going to call him Oliver because I can't remember his name. I think it was like Raiden or something. I don't know. But me, Dom, Chris, and the other guy, we were all doing parkour in town. And we were all sat up on the hoe. And this man comes up to us, like this old man. He looked like a homeless man, but I think he was just old. And he came up to us and he sat down on the grass with us. And he was like, "Hello there, my name's da-da-da. What's your name?" And we all just knew what to do. We were all just looking at each other as friends do, and we were all in the same mind. And Chris was like, "Oh, my name's James." And as soon as Chris changed his name and said he gave the guy the wrong name, we all knew what to do. We all just sat there just like, okay, yeah, we all know what to do. We know what to do. We'll give him a fake name. It's not real. So Chris went with James. Dom went with Dave, or I think Dom went with Dave. Dom went with Dave. Other guy went with Jack, and I went with Harold. And I was like, and the guy, every time we said our names, the guy just started shaking our hands. He's like, "Hey Dave, hey James, hey Jack, hey Harold." And the guy's like, "It was a really nice day today, isn't it?" It's like, "Oh no, it's an old man. It's an old man." So it's a real nice day today, isn't it? Yes. Well, it's nice to see a bunch of young'uns outside, sunbathing and having a good time. So yeah, Mr. Old Man was just really happy. And then about 10 minutes later, the old man leaves us, gets up and goes, and everyone just looks at me just like, "Okay, can I just say what the hell with Harold?" Like they weren't bothered by the fact that an old man just sat down with us for like 10 minutes and just like didn't say a word. He was just listening to our conversation. And no, they were more worried and annoyed at the fact that they all came up with normal names: Dave, James, Jack, and I went with Harold. And they're like, "Why did you say Harold?" And I was like, "That's the first thing that popped into my head." And it's like, "That's the helicopter for frickin' Thomas the Tank Engine." I was like, "Is it?" It's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh." And it was just, But yeah, it was just, they were just so annoyed at the fact that I came up with like the most weirdest name. I could have come up with any name and I went with Harold. And the only reason I came up with Harold is because at the time I was doing this like stop motion animation on my main channel, on my main movie channel of Harold's Misadventures, and it was like this claymation character. Oh, my throat's starting to hurt. I'm talking too much. I need to breathe because I was talking too much. I need to breathe. That, and I haven't eaten anything yet, so I kind of need to go get something to eat. I may pop over the shop and get a pasty. I'm that hungry, but I'm too lazy to cook. Right, I'm on my last lap of Monaco. I've got a sturdy lead from the start. This is really good. I'm loving the fact that I'm winning. I'm always going to love the fact that I'm winning. I'm never going to do a rage quit restart like I did in the last race, because not the last race, in the Bahrain. I think it's Bahrain, or is it Bahrain? Is it Bahrain or Bahrain? Or am I just being an idiot? But yeah, in the Bahrain, whatever you pronounce it, track, I kind of rage quit and restarted because I got spun out, and I was so annoyed with Hamilton cheating. Rosberg and Hamilton, my greatest rivals. I swore a lot as well, and I shouldn't do that. But yeah, when watching through it all, I kind of was like, Jesus, I swore a lot. I'm gonna have to get a censor for this. Fucking hell. Ah, damn, shit, I swore just now. But that doesn't matter. I'll bleep it out because I just won. Look at me. Over the finish line. Axel wins. Axel wins. Axel wins. It's so good. Oh my god. Axel wins. Yes. Axel wins. Look at that trophy. Axel wins. Woo. Haha. Number 1 is Axel. And what am I in the standings? I am still number 1. Oh no, I am number 1. I was second before, but I'm number 1 now. I'm 10 points ahead from Vettel. Oh, and I am 16 points ahead of... No, wait. I'm 14 points ahead of Hamilton and 16 ahead of Rosberg. So that was great. I'm happy. I'm number 1 in the league now. I just need to stay that way and I'll win the championship. So look at that. Look at that perfect thing that cost me the win. That perfect turn that made me win. Anyway, I'm going to go. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of Formula 1 2015. See you later.